I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at realmoney.com. Every night we watch the same shows, Fast Money and Mad Money, and we want to use those ideas to grow our money. Well, good trading takes more than just writing down the tickers you see on TV every night and punching the buy button the next morning. I can help you know when to buy these 3 stocks I saw on TV. Today let's look at AIG, Jarden, and Hess. Okay, Kramer had the CEO of AIG on Mad Money last night, and he says don't worry about the overhang created by government selling. They're basically going to buy anything the government's selling. And so Kramer says this is a stock that you need to own. I'm looking at the chart, and the chart, I don't need to hear the CEO or Kramer tell me this is a stock that I need to own. You can pretty much see it all right here. Look, actually pretty easy. You can see a big base here. Fine, we got that. Now we got an uptrend here. Great, we got that. Now we have a pullback that didn't even hit the 50-day moving average. This would be different, wouldn't it? Look at the 50-day back here. Resistance, resistance. Here, it's literally chopping around right in the middle of the range. Now, 50-day moving average is support. I think you buy AIG. I wouldn't even put a stop there. I mean, the stock's going higher. But if the stock falls below the 50-day moving average and stays there more than a day or two, then you have my permission to say, well, Fitzpatrick was probably wrong on this one, because I would be. I think it's going to stay above this level. I think it's something that you can own. Now, Jim's also a big fan of Jarden. For a different reason, I think you can own this stock as well. However, this is risky. This is way more risky, if that's a phrase, way more risky than AIG. And here's why. Look where it is in relation to the 50-day moving average. Back here when it got this extended, it pulled back. Here, it's pretty far extended now. Not only that, but if you look closely, you can see, I'll draw this little flag pattern here. That was a really bad, we're going to go again there. There's your flag pattern right there. So we get a breakout from here yesterday on pretty good volume. It was only about average volume, but relative to the past week or so, it was actually pretty good volume. But look what happened. The stock moves up to this high of 40.56, but then it closes in the low part of the range. You know, not a big deal, but a deal. So what I'm looking at is this. You've got support right around 30, we'll call it 39, a little bit lower than that. If you're going to buy the stock right now, if you're going to buy Jarden, then keep a stop just a bit below this price level. And the reason is because if the stock were to fall a little bit below this support, it could do a few different things. First, it could fall clear back to here, hit the 50, and then there's nothing wrong with the uptrend, but that'd be kind of a big, dump that you wouldn't want to participate in. Or if it fell back below this level, it could just be kind of trickling sideways until the 50-day moving average finally caught up with it. Even then, can't you think of something else to do with your money than just sit here while the stock drifts sideways? So either way, just respect this stop here, and your money's gonna be fine here. Okay, last but not least is Hess. Let's take a look at that. Hess, this is John Najarian's first move for today. Look, I was looking at the Fast Money website, and actually all of these guys, Scott Nations, Najarian, Guy Adami, Brian Kelly, Joe Terranova, they all had stocks that you could buy, at least, in my humble estimation. But Hess in particular looks good. By the way, I'm going to be seeing John and Guy Adami in Newport Beach on Saturday at the Invest Like a Monster conference. So if you're not going to be there, that's your loss, because we're all a bunch of fun. So you could actually just go over to my website, stockmarketmentor.com, and you'll see a link there. You can register for that event. If you're on the West Coast, there's no excuse for you to be anywhere else. Look, back on track here. Najarian likes Hess. I'm looking at it just because of the jiggles here. Back here to support. Next move is here. I'm sure this is what John's looking at, although he's probably sees some unusual call activity and all that stuff. But look, this is a really nice buy point for this stock. One of the best that I've seen. Take advantage of this. Take this stock, just keep a stop just below that level. That is a low risk, high probability trade. Okay, that's it for today. A couple things. First of all, get over to Real Money Pro and subscribe, okay? There's a lot of great writers over there. I publish articles 4 days a week with 5 charts a day. That's going to give you some good trades. Also, I want you to check out my chart of the day. It's a free service over at stockmarketmentor.com. I send you 1 charting video a day with a good trade. But also one other thing. Look, if you haven't taken advantage of my free 30-day trial, get over there right now and do that. Again, it's free. Like, in other words, there's really nothing to lose. When are you going to find that this day and age? So get over to stockmarketmentor.com. Take that free 30-day trial, and my bet is you're going to stick around. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, and I'll be right back here tomorrow.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to